Well, good morning and welcome back to Sefton Motors. We have an exciting update on the Melvin engine for you. We want to give you an update on the status where things stand. We're continuing with our production of the engine. We have a couple engines that are close to getting out the door, shipping them. We have a few more engines in the pipeline, but we're getting somewhat caught up on our production. We've got some new technology we want to go through with you. New technology for us. This is a waste oil burner for the front end of the engine. Take you through the design of that and basically what we're seeing from it so far. We also have a solar front end prototype that we're working on. We want to tell you how that's going. And lastly, just maybe introduce you to a remote engine control system that we're developing and are working to get put in place. We also, from action items from last time, we did talk about open sourcing the engine. We've put those plans on our website. I think for a nominal fee of about $100 or so, you get the engine PDF drawings, you get a BOM listing, and you get process sheets for how the parts are actually made, or the operations we use to make the parts. In addition to the open sourcing of the engine, we've also added an apprentice, Jason, to the program. He started, and we'll introduce you to him, and a couple other exciting things. So this will be a quick one this time, but here it is. All right, so we're back in the shop, and this is the assembly area of our shop. Here we've got a couple engines. They're pretty much fabricated. They're starting to get ready for testing. These two are going to Arizona. We do clean the shop from time to time, but this is how it is. All right, let's get into the waste oil burner. Here you can see a rendering of it. Very simple device, and taken from lots of different YouTube videos and our own design input. Here you can see a cutaway of it. And that dark area is the burn chamber, and that it looks like a frying pan. It actually is a cast iron frying pan, and then there's a brake rotor on top of that. Brake rotor works great for distributing the air into the burn chamber and maintaining its shape and integrity in the heat. Okay, and you can see that unit plugs right into the bottom of the firebox, which is very slick. So now I have three interfaces on that same firebox. Natural gas or propane. I've got the waste oil burner, and I also have the wood interface. Now, you can see this doesn't have the base on it, which plays an important role in insulating that burn chamber. Here you can see it just starting its burn of some waste oil in there. And that base is filled with perlite, which provides a great insulating basis for that oil burn, which is why we get a nice clean burn. And the rotor acts as a great distributor of air into the burn chamber. Here you can see it's getting a little bit hotter. And look at the heat that thing's producing. It's just amazing. This is naturally aspirated, and it plugs right into the bottom of the firebox. We aren't quite ready with this, but we do have it listed as a beta item in our store. If there is interest, please contact us. Now, okay, next up is our solar front end, and we've been working on this for quite a while, and we're getting close. This, once again, will go onto the Melvin Junior engine that we're developing, which is about half size or so. You'll see a picture of it here shortly. And, of course, folks have done reflectors onto Stirling engines in the past, but ours is a little different in that we're splitting the wavelength of the light coming down and just using the thermal for the engine and still collecting the solar waves for photovoltaics. And here you can see the Melvin Junior in comparison to size. This is just a cutaway section of that same solar front end on the Melvin Junior itself. Right? Here's another picture of it. What's really been holding us back is the formation of the parabolic dish, and how do we create that at a reasonable cost. Right? We're always wanting to bring our engine to market at a very low cost, and we finally found a way to do that, and that is basically using PVC, standard PVC plumbing pipe, and thermofitting that to a parabolic profile, as you can see what's happening here. Once that's done, then what we do is we basically collect those around a base, that gives us a nice parabolic dish, and then we populate it with the film that we'll be using. The film you're seeing here is just a straight reflective film. We'll be using a different film on the actual camera itself. Excuse, not the camera, on the actual front end itself. Now let's meet the apprentice. I wanted to first take a moment and just introduce you to our new apprentice we have working on the engines, and this is Jason I've got down here. Jason, can you just say hi?
Hello. Hi.
So Jason, how long have you been working at the shop now?
I've been working here for almost a month now.
Almost a month?
Yeah.
All right, and how's it going?
It's going well so far, really great.
All right, and what do you like about the engine?
So what I really like about the engine is just how it's built, really. So like here it's like very simple, like a regular car, and we just use, and it just heats up air, and it's cooled over there by the water, and it's just really great how it all works, and how it all comes together.
All right, well, hey, welcome to Sefton Motors and the apprenticeship program. We're glad to have you, Jason.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you a little later
right.
after you get this engine running.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, go for it, man.